Hey guys, it's Mary Ann here with Shopping Crafty, and this is my first time filming something set up in my new place. So bear with me if the quality isn't super great yet. I am working on it. For example, I only have a light coming from this way, that way, because I don't have an extension cord for the other light yet, but that will all come in due time. I'm sure eventually I'll find out where we keep those because we have more. I just don't know where they are because I'm super smart. But anyway, I'm so excited to finally be filming. It's a much smaller place than my old place, and so it's just sort of figuring out where I would do this was a struggle, but I finally figured it out and I love it. It's actually a pretty perfect setup for filming from above, but this is the farthest away I can get at the moment, and that's something I'm gonna have to mess with too, because I'd rather have the ability to show you the full thing all at once. Anyway, my monthly spread in my planner is solely for budgeting. Sometimes I keep track of my YouTube videos, but as you guys know, if you've been watching, I have not been very consistent with those lately, with all the craziness of life, which I've told you guys about, so I won't bore you with that anymore. I just want to get back to business. This month, I usually just fill up the empty space with some washi tape. I got these all for pretty cheap. This was like one of the Mambi Happy Planner ones. This was from like a grab bag. This was from Target Dollar Spot. Came with like 4 or 5 other small ones. And I think I'm just gonna use those. I have no rhyme or reason for why I'm using these. It's just, that's what my hand dug out when I went to dig in. You know what? I don't like that the May will be covered up. That kind of sucks. Let's see. Let's see how it will look. It's fine. I'll cover it. I'm not that picky, and you can kind of see through it, so it works. I am not as picky of a planner as other people may be. Yeah, sorry that the shadow's gonna be there. That's a bummer, but I don't know. And I'll do the bottom. So it's just the dates that aren't being used for the month. I don't think we had, maybe I had some at the beginning of the month last month. I'm using my phone case because my little octopus tripod that I use doesn't actually fit my phone if it has the case on it, because it's a big phone now, but it still works. It's in there, it's working. I'm cool with it. All right, I feel like this needs to go this way. It's totally gonna clash, but that's not the important, this isn't the important part of the planning, if you ask me. The important part is the bills. And my weekly spreads, I'm a little more meticulous about how it looks. Mainly I want to make sure I don't waste this washi that I bought. I won't be buying washi again for a very long time because I just got a couple grab bags and was fully stocked up, and I'm just not a big washi user, as it turns out, which is fine. But I also don't want it to go to waste. It is something I spent money on, even if it wasn't a lot of money, it was money. These ones are really, I'm just gonna peel that off. These glitter ones are great look-wise, but they do not stick super well. And I don't even mean to the page, I more mean they don't stick well to the loop, and so they lose their stickiness because they haven't been wrapped up properly. But that's okay. Again, I'm not super meticulous like other people may be, so sorry if this gives you anxiety. I think that actually looks kind of cute though. I mean, it kind of clashes, but I don't know if you can really tell on the video, and I think it looks kind of cute. I like it. Sorry if you couldn't see that before. yeah, so now I am going to start doing my monthly budget. The sidebar, sorry, I can't talk, I'm not used to doing this anymore. The sidebar, I always put at the end of the month my new debt totals and my YouTube statistics. But I do that at the end of every month as sort of like a memory keeper. This was last month, I'll show it to you. So it has my debts and it has my Easter stuff. It's pretty cute. I actually really like it. So, woohoo! Where to start? I have my little handy dandy list of everything, but I'll show you the stickers I use. I use a place that is actually in LA, but it's from Etsy, called A Happy Blue Tree, and I really like, she has a bunch of different stuff, and she often gives you the option of having them be happy faces or sad faces. So I got a bunch of these Bill Do stickers, pastel and vibrant in happy and sad, so that I can just sort of plan what I'm feeling. Like sometimes all of the debt just feels sad. Sometimes if it's like the last payment, it'll feel happy. And I also just want to try to, this is stupid, but I want to try to cultivate a happy feeling about paying bills that are always going to be there. So insurance and stuff like that, I try to make happier by having a little smiley face. Don't judge me, I'm ridiculous. Okay, so this month, I wrote it all down. I have on the 4th my phone bill, and it's actually the 3rd today, and I already paid it. So yeah, like my phone bill, that doesn't need to be sad. Let's be happy about that. I'll do a vibrant pink one, and I already paid it, which is awesome. And it was super cheap this month. I think my mom actually switched plans for us because my sister got her own account now. Ugh, that shadow is awful. I'm sorry. Maybe I should, no, there's no real way for me to switch which side I have the light on. Sorry guys. But anyway, so she left our friends and family plan, so it's just us now. But phone bill, it was only $25 this month, which is awesome, and I already paid it. Boom. There we go. So there was that. Then there was AT&T. Yeah, I'll go vibrant. I usually go pastel, so I want to use the vibrant ones. My AT&T bill is due the 11th, and that I also already paid. And that one also was cheap. You might detect a trend. That one was also cheap because we have had so many internet issues. That's part of why I haven't been on YouTube as much, is because my internet's been down and we've been having lots of issues with our new place. It's really stressful, but I think we're gonna figure it out. But anyway, they discounted our bill. We sort of feel like they should have just made it $0, but $10 each is not worth getting on the phone with them again. So both of these are happy because they are extra cheap this month, even though it's cheap because I haven't had internet. That works for me. And then on the 7th is the power bill. Use another pink. And yeah, like power, I'm always gonna have to pay. So why be sad about it? I don't know. So power, and this one was funny because it's every other month. So this is actually stuff, $20 of it is for our setup fee for my new place. $60, like $60 of it is my power from my old place. So I'm still getting the utilities paid for. I just have to pay a third of this, and then the $20. I wrote down 80, but it's actually 89. So like my old roommates are paying 69 divided by 3 a piece. So it's not as much, and that I also already paid for. So I'm good with my utilities. Sometimes I use different stickers for that. As you'll see in future videos, I have just little cute faces. These are also from A Happy Blue Tree. Yeah, And I actually don't have, and then like the phone stickers. I need to find more phone stickers, but I don't want to spend money on anything like that. I'm on beast mode right now. I'll put a little house, because I paid rent. And I'll write down, so, you know, $13.95 is how much our rent is, divided by 2. But with this, I write down the full amount. Pretty much in any of my budgets, I just count the money people pay me back, because I'm always the one who pays it, like utilities and that. I pay it, and then people pay me back, and I just count the money they give me back as income, and this as if it's my whole bill. So, yeah, all the money they gave me, I paid the $89 just out of my account, and they have yet to pay me back for it, but they're going to, and it's gonna work out. All right, let's get on to the super fun debt stuff. Okay, I don't know what that sound was. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, look at that. I have a bunch of sad faces that are vibrant. Okay. Sad face number 1 is for, I already paid for that, Capital One. Capital One is on the 20th. You know what, I need to pull out last month's debt totals from the end of the month. I'm finally making progress on Capital One. Capital One has an egregious fee, or like percentage, that they take out. It's like 22% a month, so it's like ridiculous amount of money out of my payment every month. So it's been going down like maybe $10-15, and finally I think I just accidentally made an extra payment last month, and I wasn't going to undo that. So this is where we're at. $860.05, and then the payment is itself like $35, I believe, but I just like to write the full total, just keep track of that. All right, what else we got? UW is on the, sorry, hold on, 21st. University of Wisconsin Credit Union. That one, I pay $85 towards it every month because that's my snowball amount. But that one is also chipping away. I have $454.24. I haven't paid either of these yet. It's the third. I haven't made enough money to do such a thing yet. Especially because I had a little bit of extra income last month that I was going to put towards debt, but then I realized, I didn't actually use my annual fee tracker, and I actually had my union dues due this month. I'll actually put a little sticker down for that because that's important. And it's not a sad thing, so I'm putting a happy thing. I'm in the union. That is not a sad thing. And I paid that today, but that was $112 union dues. Woohoo! I'm a real actress. All right, so there's that. What else do I have? I have my car payment. My car payment, I'm gonna put a happy face for my car payment. This is just so silly. I feel like I'm a little kid playing with stickers, but that's essentially what I am, so it makes sense that I feel that way. Okay. Bill due, car. Happy face because I only owe $583.74. So this month, I'm going to pay my $207 payment. Sorry, you can't even see that. I'm going to pay my $207 payment and be down to under $400 owed on my car. That is so exciting. I'm like terrified that it's just going to break apart the second it's done, but I'll trust it not to. Now, sometimes I pair it with these little car stickers and put the insurance, because my insurance comes out of the account the same day that payment is due. But I'm kind of liking using the stickers, so This is a recurring thing that I'm going to have to pay for. So again, cultivating a positive attitude, I am using Happy Face. Insurance is $69, which is not bad, especially in LA. I feel like that's not bad. I have a good driving record, so works out. What am I forgetting? I have my payment to my grandma, and I think, is that it? That's so crazy. I used to have just, like, even from when I started before, like, what is it, 7-8 months ago, maybe, on YouTube, and planning stuff, because I started doing planner stuff around the same time. It's insane to me, because the number of debt payments I have is actually so much lower. It's crazy. It's really exciting. But now that I am thinking about it, there is one more payment I'm adding. But first I'm going to do my grandma one, and it's actually perfect because her favorite color is purple. My grandma actually has the exact same name as me, or I suppose I have the exact same name as her. So it's really funny because I write her checks, and it's just writing checks to myself. Because you cannot write grandma on a check that I know of. Maybe you can, but I feel like that'd be hard to validate. All right. Oh, I accidentally wrote $150 because that's how much I pay. Ugh, and I wrote it super sloppily. But for that, I now owe $5,700. I made my second payment this month. I skipped over last month because it was a really rough month for me, with the move and the weddings and blah. It's been insane, guys. You know, it's like birthdays. My boyfriend's dad was in town again, so we went and saw him. Well, he was in Vegas. We drove to see him. We didn't spend money, really, except for a couple meals, but we would have spent money on that here anyway. And gas for my car is super cheap, but still, it was just, it's been so much stuff in the past month that I just couldn't do it. Even though I made enough money probably to have paid her, I put it towards other debt, and leaving it at that. So this is what I have, and then there is one more payment that is being added this month, which is a little terrifying, a little scary, and that is my student loan payment. I have not been paying on my student loans, but now I am going to. I made the choice not to defer it again, which I was really tempted to, because times have been tough, and because I'm working so hard all the time. I'm on the edge of burning out every minute. I'm trying to make time for myself and time for that sort of stuff, but I'm working constantly, and I need to invest in my career. I need to put money in so many different places. But I made a decision. I'm going to try to make my payments for this and get that ball rolling as well. And it'll just be crossed over because it's $229.39 is my payment for that starting out. And I was going to see, like, maybe I'll just wait a couple months and wait till my car's paid off and put it towards that. I really want to try to put my car payments in a savings account every month, though. It's a transition time. I want to see if I can do it. If I can't, I'll defer it again because I don't make enough money that I need to keep paying it, but I'm trying to get out of debt. So, you know. All right. Other things coming up this month. I am going to get new headshots. I am not sure yet if I'm going to use someone that my manager recommends, or if I'm going to use a friend who does that professionally. That would be about $200 versus like $550 to $200 to $550 of the people that my manager recommends. But he does recommend someone who is as low as $200. But I feel like my other friend, he's a working actor. He does a lot of, it's funny, he's on the cover of a bunch of romance novels, and he was also on Hot Guys and Baby Animals calendar. So he's a working actor, he knows what he's doing, and he has decided to move into photography, and any pictures I've seen have been really good. So I might just do that and see what my manager says. But we'll see. I don't want to push my luck. All of the vibrant happy faces are gone, but there's more. There's more, because I knew I would use these a lot. I also have my car, what is it called? Registration due at the end of the month. So I want to remind myself of that. I think it's like $125, $135. I'll put $135 just to be safe. So that is what my month is looking like. Excuse me, guys. My throat is very dry. But yeah, I'm feeling good about it. Now I'm ready to tackle this. Woo! Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I will post this probably next week, and I will post my April wrap-up soon. I probably posted that before this, actually. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm so out of the habit of posting, guys, but I miss you. I've been trying. My internet has just not been cooperating. All right, I will post this soon, and thank you so much. Bye.